My name is Justin Barton, and I'm from Orange County, California. Well, my story was back in 2001, I had a skateboarding accident and had a head trauma and lost my memory and lost my sense of everything. Had to go back to kindergarten at the age of 23. So after I learned everything back again, I decided instead of procrastinating to get my GED, I could get a job, no worries, but I wanted to go to a higher level. So I decided to get my GED. The teachers there are dedicated to helping us out with whatever problems we had. They'd help us out really well. If they didn't know it, they'd sure try. My future plan is to get my AA and then go on to culinary school to open my restaurant. It's the right program for anybody that doesn't have a high school diploma, because if I could do it, you can do it. It's like the whole Geico commercial says, you know, if the caveman can do it, you can do it. So, but yeah, it's a good step forward in life to actually get your GED.
Dennis Kuchar, I'm from Galesburg. I was one of the highest scorers on the GED test. I got bad grades in high school and really didn't like some of the administrators there, and finally decided to drop out. And it took me a few years, but finally got into it. And just this past year, I decided to go through the Knox County Housing Program because I lived with them and took care of it. Within 2 months, I was ready to take the test and got it done. I'm hoping to go to Sandburg and get a degree with automotive and find a job. It's easy. You work at your own pace. If you can learn quickly, you can get it done quick. If it takes you a while, it don't matter.
I'm Ethan Hashburger. I'm originally from Keokuk, Iowa, but I moved over to Carthage, Illinois. I started off living in Keokuk. I moved there from Tennessee. I was very lacking because I have ADHD, so bad grades led into failure, and I was going to end up failing the year anyway, so I go ahead and quit. And then I moved in with my girlfriend and her family. So whenever I moved in over here, one of her mom's friends, Panda Turner, told me about the GED program, so I went ahead and signed up for it, and they told me that in 2 months there's another test coming up, and they said, can you make that your goal to pass in the 2 months? And I went ahead and passed it in the 2 months. She follows me everywhere.
Nice.
And Miss Mangles has been a school teacher since my freshman year in Keokuk High School. And her daughter's always been there to yell and shout along the way. I plan on going to Sandburg College branch in Carthage in the fall and studying in psychology. It's a little bit of self-accomplishment, because I didn't think, oh, if I dropped out of high school, I'm just going to be one of those loser guys that sits back. But I actually applied myself and I passed it.
My name is Marella. I'm so excited because I started to work so hard, and then it's important for me. I started in Spanish, but I tried to a couple of things in English too. It is important. It's a big deal. If you want to do it, you can do it. Because if you don't speak English, they have the opportunity to take in Spanish too. And I did it, and I feel so excited because I want to continue to take something else, you know, my college. I tried to get the cosmetology, and I think I did it. And it's not in Spanish, but I know if I work hard, I did it. One day I talked to Karen, she's my teacher, and I asked her, I want to take my citizenship before my daughter is 18 years old. And then she said, we can help you. Sandburg College, they helped me. They put the touring to me and give. She worked in the library at Knox College. She helped me a lot for 1 year in English, not in Spanish. But she helped me a lot. I know I'm in trouble always with her, but she has a patience, and she's a great teacher.
Well, Luz has been had a long road to make. She had to quit school when she was in 6th grade in Mexico, and to help support her family there. And so she's been working for more than 20 years. And when she first came into the class, she didn't know English, and it was very hard for her. And sometimes she had to stop coming to class because she was a single mom. She had to take care of her daughter. And when she really started to focus and come to class regularly, she was able to learn more English, and then she was able to start focusing on her GED. And as she said, it's possible to take the GED in Spanish or in French, and we can help students to prepare for that here at Sandburg College. And she also managed to study and earn her U.S. citizenship by studying with a volunteer tutor through our program.
Quisiera decirle a la comunidad hispana que es muy importante la educación y que nunca es imposible, que sí lo puedes hacer y busca la ayuda. El colegio de Sandburg en Sandburg te puede ayudar a poder superarte y a lograr lo que deseas. Si en tu niñez o en tu adolescencia no tuviste la oportunidad de estudiar, todavía es tiempo, nunca es tarde. Si yo lo pude hacer, tú lo puedes hacer también.
It's possible to study here and to learn, and the people will help. And it's hard, but you can do it. And the classes are free of charge, and the volunteer tutors are free of charge.
When I start in ESL classes, I'm not speaking English, you know, nothing. I came here in 2001 from California, and I only speak Spanish, and I have my daughter 4 years old, and that's what I want to learn English, and that's what I go to Sandburg College. And now I can do it. I can take my daughter into school and doctors, and I don't need a translator. And I help people who, you know, they need me. And it is important for me because she needs me a lot, and I do it for her. Es importante para mí el haber aprendido el inglés porque me ha ayudado bastante a superarme como mujer y ayudar a mi hija a llevarla con el doctor, no tener que depender de otra persona para que me esté traduciendo, y en la escuela cuando ella me necesita estoy con ella. Ahora yo puedo ayudar a mi hija a hacer sus tareas en la casa y puedo ayudarle a muchas cosas que si no hubiera aprendido el inglés no lo hubiera podido haber hecho. Por eso te motivo y te pido que busques ayuda si la necesitas. Está el colegio de Sandburg para ayudarte. Gracias.
Okay. I'm Jim Rich, Dean of Adult and Developmental Education at Sandburg College. Our students this year did very, very well. We've been ranked very high in the state in several different categories, but this year we were beat both the federal target and the state average for 3 major areas. And those major areas are percent of students, numbers of students, percentage of students getting their GED, and we were twice both the target and the state average for that. Then we also beat both the target and the average for GED graduates going on to college and continuing their education at Sandburg College, and also students getting a job, finding a job once they've gotten their GED. Okay, just like our speaker said tonight, it's a lot of making those right choices, finding what you're good at, working with other people. You can't do it alone, but this is the next step. And for someone who has been in the workforce for a while, dropped out of high school, come take a look at us, come take a look at the program. I know that we can help you reach your dreams and help you focus on where you'd like to go with the rest of your life. Okay, we have a GED Alumni Association, and our understanding it's the only one in the state, the first in the state, whereby students who graduate from our program still maintain a relationship with the college, still help advise and work with, and Rose Park organizes and meets with those students.